Hi there, we're with Daniel's Joffe. Joffe?
Hey,
Joffe.
Joffe. No, it's Joffe. We have this letter in our country which is pronounced Yo.
Joffe.
Joffe, yeah.
Joffe. Who's really talented filmmaker behind On Garde, which is a brilliant short film which he knows I love. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
Fusion.
Thanks, Steve.
And you know what I think about this film, it's brilliantly shot. I've seen it a couple of times. I'm going to have to ask you the same question. You've got to give us a synopsis, please.
Well, the synopsis. Well, first of all, let me tell a few words about your film festival. I really admire your work, Dan's work, your team, the entire team. This is the congratulations to you because you're having this successful Fusion International Film Festival.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So
thanks again, Maddie.
Thanks to you too.
Yeah.
So now, about the synopsis, what was this question? Yeah, synopsis. Our film tells a story about two fencers. One of them being a young brother, and he overcomes his fears, his deepest fears. And of course, it's set on the background of classical fencing. So
that's it.
Yeah, that's
Brilliantly
it.
told, but he's underplaying it a bit.
He's on his way to manhood and to experience what is a real life, being a man and.
Why fencing? Is it like a what's the word? It's a metaphor or something?
Yes, it is a metaphor because you see athletes fighting each other on the fencing street, but it also means that when they get hit. Of course, they feel pain. Now, this is the common question that everybody asks a fencer if he see everybody.
I've had to go fencing. Well, the thing about it that killed me most was how knackering it is. Because when you fight for just 30 seconds or a minute or whatever,
right?
It is. Have you had a try? It's a killer.
Exactly.
Very
so
tough.
Every time you receive a hit or being hit by foil, saber, that's what the research was about. I didn't know that there are three weapons. There's foil, saber, and epi.
Epi. Yeah.
So the metaphor about it is when their fencer hits somebody, they feel the pain, but there's no more painful than life itself, which was a metaphor to describe because we have a story which is a commonly drama story, but still touchy, and it tells a story about a young brother, and he experienced fears and he experienced pain differently. Probably that was the message. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you about the look of the film because the look of the film is outstanding. How did you achieve that look? Because it is really artistic. It's a work of art.
Well, we had to research other films that are based on fencing genre.
Which there aren't any really, are there?
There are very few. There's one from Austria. There's one from, of course, from America, United States.
Yeah.
Now there is one from Finland or Estonia, and then we wanted to create one of our own because the story behind making a film about fencing was one. To share a story, and second, to promote fencing as a sport from our country as it is, because nobody heard about it before, making a movie. Everybody heard about playing hockey, everybody heard that we play basketball, but nobody heard that we play, or not play, but do fencing.
Fencing, yeah.
Right, so, and we actually succeeded, and this is the second year we're promoting it to film festivals and everywhere else to kind of emphasize.
Because it's a cool subject, it's really well filmed.
Oh, thank
and
you.
You think that more films have been made about fencing, but they kind of don't exist, do they?
That's true. It's all started when my friend arrived and he had a bag with his sports equipment, and I was guessing what is inside his bag. I'm asking him, do you have a
hammer, a knife,
maybe a tennis rock, or maybe you were playing hockey or something? And he says, no, I have a foil. And he takes from his bag a foil, and shows it to me, and I say, what, you have a foil in your bag? Are you doing fencing? And he says, yes, I'm a fencer. Wow, show me the mask. And then I started research, because I'm not a fencer myself.
I'm a fencer.
You're a fencer.
Yeah, I get a bit of creosote and some paint, get some fence panels, and oh, sorry, that's a different kind of fencing. Is it?
So
Sorry.
So you probably know that en garde is a command that you hear when you fight, start a fight. Prepare yourself, right? And traditionally it became like French at every Olympic Games. Every championship, you hear it in French. You don't hear it in English. You don't hear it in the native language. The country championship happens. It always in French, and we started to kind of emphasize it because it serves also as a metaphor for like being prepared for what is there for you to overcome.
How did you? I know this perhaps better to ask your DP this, but how did you achieve that wonderful look? Where was it made, and how did you get the visuals to it?
Well, we did the research, and we also had a very good lighting experience when the scene is lit. Like it's not a daytime. It's most of it. It's night or evening, and we wanted to create, the intimacy of two people kind of experiencing each other, because we wanted to make it a sort of mystery, sort of drama. And yeah, we researched a lot of films to make it as much as we could fit.
Where did you film it, Daniel, to get that?
In Riga, in the capital of Riga.
No, but where? In which particular?
In a fencing school. In a fencing school.
So it is a bona fide school, and then they let you take it over.
Yeah, we had a collaboration with the fencing federation that really helped us to with the location to film, and we used that location with all these equipment. You know, the fencing strip, the lights that turn on, and when you hit the scores and something also. Yeah, exactly. It's very loud, and it's like.
Yeah.
When you go to a championship, and you probably remember that when you go to a championship, you hear all these buzzes like every second, like. Bzz, 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 bzz. It's kind of annoying.
Especially when you've got loads of them going on. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, this is the true story. And these days, I noticed that, well, as I mentioned before, I really admire your work, Steve, and I admire Dan's work and everybody else. Can I ask you a question this time? And that's enough of you asking me questions. Now, what is that you're helping filmmakers? You created a film festival. Tell me 3 things you help filmmakers to achieve. I can help you with that. One is certainly networking, right? Yeah,
networking, yeah.
Right.
And then the second one is the clues in the name Fusion, so bringing more films together from all over the world and filmmakers. That's a big thing of ours. And helping to promote the films. I mean, there's more that I can think of. There are 3 that
exactly.
I mean, look, you know how Dan and I are. We get on along with the filmmakers. We're really outgoing and friendly, and that's a big thing for ours. And we're certain that we're going to get filmmakers. We already know that filmmakers that apply to one festival apply to multiple festivals. So that's a big thing. And also, a number of filmmakers that don't know us, which are most filmmakers, have come up and said, "Wow, we got up here, walked up those stairs, and we've got this amazing array in front of us." So there is eye candy. You want it to look great, but from the off, it had to look excellent because people were trusting. Can I trust these guys? I don't know these guys, although we understand they've done loads of other festivals. Is it what we really want to get applied to? And then they get the wow factor, which is what we want. We want to look really slick and smart, which we do. But like the networking event we had on Wednesday night with the distributors, we're not just here for people to meet, which is great and fantastic. I love when filmmakers meet and party and everything else. But we know that at the end of the day, it's a business, and you need to hopefully recoup the money you put into it and build new projects. True. So we're a vessel. You
had a huge experience in making these film festivals, and I know that filmmakers don't often know that there are film festivals that actually wait for these filmmakers to be a part of their film festivals.
Yeah, that's right.
Like everybody heard about Cannes, Berlin, and Venice, right?
That's right.
And really, these days, I really want to be a part of your side, where I help filmmakers to achieve these goals and help them promote their skill, help them promote their filmmaking experience and establish themselves as filmmakers. That's why I've created this course that I want to promote.
Yeah, because you're getting more heavily involved in the film festival process.
Did you know that not everybody knows how to create subtitles? Not everybody knows that you need to have a film trailer, that you need to have a poster or press kit or some other tools, essential tools that you need to promote your film.
Which lots of them don't have, actually.
Right, and also, how do you pick a film festival that you haven't heard about before?
It's a challenge.
Right, because you probably heard about Venice and Sundance, for example. Now, last year there were about 8,000 movie submissions. Can you imagine if you submit to a Sundance Film Festival? It's like a drop in the sea, right?
Yeah.
So, what are the chances to be selected there? So that's why I help filmmakers to understand, to be reasonable about their choices and calculated about their expenses, and understand what is there. Because how to create a film festival strategy, when you submit to all these film festivals, 10 film festivals, and you're expecting to be included in every film festival, that's not going to happen.
No, it's not, and I think, but there's signals and there's signs that you need to look out for. So yes, you can have a new festival like ours, luckily, or strategically enough, we brought the experience with us, what we were doing before. We knew the mistakes to avoid.
That's true.
And the kind of people we want to encourage, which is any film from any region, which is what we're about, bringing people together. If you're applying for that festival, does it have a jury? And if they say yes, but they can't show it, the red flags need to go up, don't they, right? That's critical to running a film festival. don't be just online only, which having said that, I think Film Freeway is stopping that. So it's very difficult to, thank God, to run an online festival, because really that's just a con.
It's all about what filmmakers want.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Is it networking, is it exposure, or is it, I don't know, distribution? And if it's a distribution, probably some festivals are there for this goal. If it's for networking, such festivals as this one, I think I admire it as much as I can.
Yeah, yeah.
And
collaboration.
And of course, well, there is like a distribution or exposure to your film, right? If you have a laurel, well, that's one point. If you have an award, that's also one point. If you can market it and sell it, that's even a better point.
Yeah.
So it's always for filmmakers to choose what is his main purpose to be at the film festival. And if they submit to a film festival and then they don't attend it, why did they submit it to? So
yeah, that's a difficult question. Well, it could be an easy question to answer, because you got film festival. We've got entries from Mexico, which is great. Some of the films have been astounding.
Yeah, it's hard to travel from Mexico, probably.
You've got it in one. So it's cutting your cloth, as we say. So
yeah.
But we're really pleased and really happy with the way it's all gone.
But that's the point. Here's the story. When I connected to a film festival with a friend from China, now I know that if I'm going to China, I know that probably the first person I'm gonna text will be my friend, because I don't speak Chinese and I probably will be misleaded going some other streets around. I don't know how to be there, how to travel to China, and But these days, when you connect to all these filmmakers that can relate to your project and help you, this actually what makes it as a successful experience. This is what makes it a success.
Thank you, Daniel.
So, Steve, thank you for this wonderful interview, and also for your job, what you're doing here at the film festival. Thank you for having us.
Brilliant. Thank you.